Hello, Lichlings.
There
we go. All right, there it goes. Hello, little Lichlings. Everybody say hi to the little Lichlings.
Hello,
Hi,
Lichlings.
Lichlings.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. This is the Laughing Lich Corporation. We are a homebrew actual play D&D podcast, currently playing with the 2024 rules and some homebrew and some third party mixed in there.
Mix of everything.
Yeah, this is session 17. We are currently level 5, and our DM rolled the lowest for recap, so he's going to go ahead and give us a recap.
All right, so you guys set off from the Hunters Guild because you wanted to take a contract that didn't have a lot of information, but all that it said was that there was a mound that was moving slowly toward the city every day, and people have gone missing in that area of the swamp. You set out, and I don't think we just did like a quick sequence of traveling, and you finally found evidence that there were dead carcasses. The swamp went extra putrid, more than it normally did. Life kind of stopped, or there wasn't as much bug life or bird life. And you finally discovered that it was a slime lord aboleth that began attacking you. And you had a good old time with it, and I think it downed one of you. Roscoe, you got downed, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but you didn't die. But Roscoe dealt an insane amount of damage as a monk, which, when did monks become OP? And I couldn't hit you because you kept reflecting the attack. Again, when did monks become so freaking OP? And then if I remember correctly, Chap was having a real tough time, along with Yersa. Yersa, I think, was having a tough time as well. But in the end, you proved successful, and you harvested the Aboleth Slime Lord's stuff. Jeremy, do you remember what you were able to procure?
A face.
Nothing.
I thought we got the face.
I thought you got the essence.
We took the... Oh, yeah, we did get the essence. That's right. Robust essence.
Yeah.
And then we took the face for the proof.
I don't think it was the robust. I think it was a potent, because I have it in my notes as potent.
I'll make sure I have that in my notes.
All right. So then you wanted to check in for the artifact that you were sent to find by the deity Kazmira. You went to the library, the Spiral, in order to research it a little bit further. And once you got there, you figured out that there is one of the items. It was a diadem. How do you say that word?
Diadem.
Diadem. That's the one. So yeah, the Verdant Crown, a living circlet of eternal vines said to grow from the first garden blessed by Kazmira. And lo and behold, you remember that there was a poster because the city, Mirgate, is undergoing a big ol' festival called the Dazzler Days, where they celebrate quaff, which is the gaseous material that they harvest from the city mines. They are having a tournament about a card game called War, and the prize is cash, a lot of money, as well as a circlet that just so happens to resemble almost everything that you read about the Verdant Crown. So you decided to... Yep.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I thought it was the Heartseed pendant that we were...
Yeah, it's the pendant in the crown.
My notes are awesome.
Oh, no. I'm thinking it wrong.
All right. In that case, it was the Heartseed pendant, and...
We'll take both, Jesse.
No, just
I
one.
mean, yeah, I'll take both, but I just...
You also
Let's
remembered,
make sure.
I believe Jeremy remembered at the very last second that a group wanted to intervene or, cause a little ruckus at the tournament. And it was the masked individuals that captured Yersa that Lorax was able to infiltrate and find out their whatever shenanigans they were up to. So you entered yourselves into the tournament, which is happening probably tonight. You've all taken a long rest by this point, and you also know that there is a famous player, card enthusiast, who will bargain for higher tier cards, but he's kind of a jerk. And that's where we'll begin.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, since this guy is a jerk, we have to play to his jerk side and just kind of act like we're just so impressed with him and his playing ability. We're really gonna have to juice him up, if you know what I mean.
So basically, be a kiss ass.
Yeah.
I thought we were
Which,
just
like,
gonna jerk
okay.
him off.
oh, I mean,
Oh
like,
my.
I would
Or
never
out
tell
jerk
you
him.
what to. I would never tell you what to do with your body. But I
Well.
feel like we can try to linguistically jerk him off, if you know what I mean.
What is jerking off?
Yeah, that's what I was
Um,
talking. What did you think I was talking about?
Oh,
You sick
Uh,
freak.
I hate you so much, Snake Man. I swear to God, you better sleep with one eye open.
I believe he sleeps with both eyes open.
He's got
Lizards have
those.
that little membrane over their eyes.
He's got special eyelids. All right. Okay. So we've long rested.
It's 1 level exhaustion per long rest, right?
Indeed. Unless you have a
Okay.
feature like a ranger feature that
Ranger.
rangers get a lot of like negate exhaustion features.
That's cool.
Yes, you. Weird. You say that. I am definitely a level 5 ranger.
Yeah.
I just found out that humans in 2024 get inspiration every long rest.
Yeah, that was nuts. That is nuts. I think we talked about it a little bit when the book came out.
All right. Should we ask around where anybody's
Alright.
seen this guy?
I think that would be a good place to start.
Well, if I remember correctly, I thought he was kind of at one of the bars or taverns, right? Correct,
Wasn't
I'm
he
wrong.
at
Bar hopping
Swollen
episode?
Spear?
Yes. So he indeed was recently found or seen at local establishments. So you can try to go to bar and see what you find.
If he's kind
Okay,
of
quick
pretentious, maybe
theory.
go to a nice bar.
Yeah, but less people are less willing to gamble at nice bars, and he's like into gambling, so.
Oh, if he's really good, he could be winning a lot of money.
Can I roll a history check on this guy?
You may.
Can I assist?
Just-
Sure.
Any
23.
I'm just
what are
trying
you?
to
Yeah, go ahead.
fact find like as much information as I can gather on him so that I can butter him up appropriately.
All right.
Because out of the four of us, I'm assuming I have the highest persuasion.
All right.
I hear
so,
nobody arguing with me, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, mine's just a +3.
You go
Mine's
for it.
So.
You know
You're-
that Grumbar, the Gambit Iron Vein, is a little bit egotistical, but has won multiple tournaments in a row. Probably like 10 or 5 years ago, but he has since mostly retired from the main tournament. People believe that the house, the building that facilitates, actually asked him to stop because he was winning all the time and they needed to attract more people to the tournaments, but people didn't want to enter if he and his very ridiculous deck were going to partake. And so this is the rumor that they kicked him out in order for them to attract a lot more people to the tournament in order to make more money. Let's see. Grumbar usually has a deck that is heavy in the humanoids, and he has the full gambit of colored dragons. So I believe that he uses blue, blue, and blue. So blue ancient, blue adult, and blue young dragons.
Nice.
And what else? What else would he do? Give me a D20, please.
An 8?
Oofda.
Yeah.
He's
I already rolled a
lost,
23. What more do you want from me?
he lost a lot. He lost a lot. He used to have a significant other. Rumor is, again, that they broke up for one reason or another. Again, the rumor is that he loved the game more than he loved the significant other, and he was a lot to deal with.
Yeah, that's fair.
What a jerk.
Okay, but he's a jerk that we need to get on our side, because this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so we definitely have some money, so we could probably buy some cards from him. But if we maybe play to the side of maybe his possible anger of being kicked out of the tournament, maybe he would want to let us perhaps borrow his cards in order to take the prize for
Win
ourselves.
for him?
Or
Yeah,
perhaps,
and we'll say, but we could say, hey, you could like keep half of the money if we just really want the necklace.
You can have the money.
the other option might be to play to his loss and convince him to give up the game for good and give us his deck.
I feel like that's gonna be harder.
I feel like at that point we just kill him and take it. A higher chance of success.
You know people better than I do.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I think it's just hard to separate an addict from his drug of choice, I guess.
Yeah, they generally aren't really super willing to like give up the things that they love, especially when the people that they love have left them because of those things that they love. So, as much as I think it would be kind of fun to, convince him that the game is no longer for him and he should move on, I think it would be easier for revenge, especially hurt people, you know what I'm saying? Kind of
Like I said, you know
unkind and-
people better than I do.
I was gonna say, I'm not that intuitive with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, although I will, in my heart of hearts, this does sound really fucked, and it would probably be better for him if I found a way to convince him that he should go back to his partner, apologize, and leave his deck behind. But I don't know if that would be doable.
I think it would be very
Anything is
difficult.
doable with a high enough roll.
Yeah.
Except keeping
Through
around
high rolls,
gold.
all things are possible.
Except keeping what?
Keeping golems around.
Oh.
Rough up in here.
Okay. So, all right. How about we go forth and conquer, friends? I'm feeling conquered. I feel like we can all conquer. Cool, and team.
All right, where you heading to first?
Na, 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 na,
Do we
dun,
know any
dun.
bars beside the ones that are attached to the inn?
There's no like stand away or like standalone bars.
Standalone bars.
Taverns?
Yeah, I'd say you'd know a few. Let me look at my notes again. So you know the let's see, the Swollen Sphere, the Fuming Moon, the Titan's Fart, which is a good one. The Cauldron Cloud, the Sighing Star. Those are like, they're small. They're in comparison to the ones that we've mentioned before. They are incredibly small.
Titan's Fart.
Titan's Fart.
Sure.
Roll a
Fart.
D100 with advantage, just because I love this tavern the most.
Did I roll 258s?
55 and 58.
Oh, okay. I was like, higher than 50%.
So, higher than 50%. As you enter, you see that the Titan's Fart is a low-ceilinged, rowdy dive bar. Who would have guessed?
Oh,
Built atop
Wow.
built atop a natural quaff vent, where every so often a loud rumble shakes the mugs and a slightly sulfurous hiss escapes through the cracks of the stone floor. The walls are stained with smoke and graffiti, some scrawled and some magically burned, while the air inside is thick with laughter, sweat, and the occasional belch of flame from the hearth. Locals swear the drinks are stronger down here because the fumes, quote, loosen the soul, and newcomers are always challenged to the infamous fume shot, a flaming liquor inhaled and swallowed in one go.
Wait. Thought I wish we had Drago. He could have done it.
It just sounds so good.
I'm going to be looking for our target, and I'm going to be looking in the shady corners. Maybe there's other people playing cards that can draw me to them. That kind of stuff.
So, as you do a quick look-see around, again, small bar, do not see anyone playing cards. You do see a couple of individuals, looks like they're having a drinking game, and it looks like they are chugging, and you're like watching and like, when are they going to end? When is the time at which they are done chugging? I don't understand. Until you hear a and you see the sulfur come out from the cracks of the floorboards, and then they both raise their glasses. We did it! And one guy stopped before the hissing, and everyone made fun of him.
Oh, that's
Trusk,
rough. That would have been me.
if you are able to locate him, could you maybe just keep an eye on him for about an hour?
Sure. I don't seem to be able to locate him though, so.
Trusk, you notice that one of these individuals is a dwarf, and they won the drinking contest.
Does he seem to be very braggadocious about his win?
Oh, for sure, absolutely. He's like, you think you can mess with me? No one can mess with me.
I think we found our guy, guys.
I'm gonna march up to the barkeep and see if I can use the like a cooking pot in the back to cook something.
Yeah, I guess. You're not like making drugs, are you? Because
Oh,
if you are, there's a Kofi.
No, just a meal for my friend.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Something I thought I could do. I think I have something. Never mind. I was gonna make a brain soup, but I don't have any brain.
Brains.
So ignore
No brain.
ignore my stuff. I'm just tinkering away with some seasonings and old beast parts and leeches.
Oh wait,
All right.
Jesse, real fast.
Yes.
Because we do this like whole card game thing was happening, and I know that people could be proficient in dragon dice and other like games like that.
I would allow 3
Could I
Dragon
use-
Ante to give you proficiency in this game.
What?
Is that what you were asking? Sorry.
Well, yeah, because I was wondering if I would be able to use my ability to make myself proficient in war or the dragon that thing for today.
Because she can
I
change
would
her
say-
proficiencies.
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I can
so,
change my proficiency once a day.
All right, cool. So my idea, okay. You can either play War as a one-time roll. It's in essence rollies with a few modifiers, right? Or you can actually play the game War and use a deck that like Brad already has. If you want to go just like the rollies way, then yeah, absolutely, we can absolutely give you a proficiency in it.
Oh yeah, because I guess with the dice or with the actual card games, there's not like what am I gonna do? Draw 2 cards and just pick one? Okay.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. We'll keep that in mind until before we go to the playing part. Anyway, I just wanted to see if that was a possibility. All right. That the drinking game thing is now done because that guy won. Are they redoing it? Has the group kind of scattered? Are they all still hanging out? What's the vibe now?
Yeah, the vibe is the other individuals who are partaking are just like, fuck you, and like walked away a little bit. He is looking for anyone to converse with or talk with, but it seems like the rest of the bar is a little bit colder, and he's just trying to interact. But doesn't seem like
What
many
was his
people are
name again,
interacting.
guys?
I've got it.
One moment.
Rumbar, the Gambit, Ironvein.
The Gambit. Okay. I'm gonna go over. Walk my little legs over. And go. I am so sorry to bother you, but are you the Gambit?
And who might you be?
I'm Trusk, Desor the Third, inspiring war player. Not very good, but I read some stuff about you, and it's very impressive.
Well, if you want an autograph, just stop right up. And you got a pen? Maybe some coin?
I got nothing but a pen, baby. I got all pens. I hand him a quill, and I hand him 5 gold.
Oh, and who shall I be making this out to, my favorite fan?
Trusk, and I spelled my name. Is there like, I mean, if you're busy, I totally get it, because obviously, of course, you're probably very busy. But I would love to just kind of talk shop with you and get your thoughts on the game and maybe some of your favorite plays.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm really busy. The tournament is happening, and they asked me to consult with the other players. Are you part of the tournament?
Yeah.
See, I don't
consider this my consulting.
Well, I'm not really supposed to be talking with anyone else except for the individuals who hired me.
At this point, I saddle up with 2 ales, be like, "Here are your ales, Trusk."
Thank you. Would you like an ale?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Oofa doofa.
Okay, I will be using my inspiration for this. My god. Excuse me. Oh, I rolled it with disadvantage on accident.
Silly.
That would do.
Oh, that doesn't help anyway. It was 7 and 2. That's 13. I will still use my inspiration. Ah. You see, I still be better.
All right. I guess I can give you a pointer or two, but can't really talk about anything else. What are you looking for? What can I do you in?
Maybe listen. I was doing this whole thing. Oh, I like kind of clap. My deck, please. Sometimes when I'm
Your
playing,
deck.
I'm acting. Give me my fucking deck.
Yeah, Roscoe will hand it over.
You little shit. Sometimes when I've been playing, it feels like maybe my deck is underpowered, and I just thought maybe you could tell me if I could, if there's like cards that I should be purchasing that would make my deck more robust or more well-rounded.
And I kind of just like fan out the cards on the table.
As he looks through, Brad, did you ever send me your deck?
It's a good question.
It doesn't matter. He's going to be snobby about it. Ha! Well,
What a
I guess you
rude-
could play war with this. Maybe in, the kiddie games, but it's not going to do you any good against the...
It's bad, isn't it? I knew it. I know you might not think it by looking at me, but back home I'm actually not very cool. A lot of the friends there, the kids my age, they make fun of me, and they gifted me this deck, and I kind of figured it was a prank.
What is your end goal for this conversation?
Basically just trying to maybe not guilt him necessarily, but make him feel bad for me to maybe offer more of his cards. But I got kind of like sad, and I'm like shuffling my deck back together, and I'll be like, it must be so lucky to the people that you're consulting for.
He looks you in the eye and finally goes, "What's your seed for the tournament?"
Do I know what he's talking about?
Like, in essence, when you go for a
Like-
tournament, you have a seed, and it tells you where you're going to be seated in the tournament and who you're going to be facing.
So it's like seed 1 versus seed 16.
Exactly.
Okay, so are we
You
like
can
the
make it up.
last? I'm assuming. Oh, I'm seed 30, and the lowest seed.
All right. Let me see here. Looks like you're facing Krog, the Laughing Fang, a lizard folk who plays every hand like it's a battle and bellows with laughter when he wins or loses. Kind of a joke of a player, so I don't see any problems with him. As for the next one, you're more than likely, I assume, based on what I've seen thus far, you're more than likely going to be playing against Lady Zintka of the Vale. She is a masked noblewoman draped in flowering iridescent silks, known for never speaking during a match, only communicating through flicks of her gemstone inlaid fan. She is a little bit tougher. But the one that you want to watch out for, who I assume will be on the other side of the tournament and make it all the way to the end, is Nimble Moth. He is tiny, jittering goblin gambler. He has 4 rings on each finger and a mind like a lightning bolt. He's won the last tournaments 3 times in a row, and he hasn't gotten banned yet. What the hell?
Oh, I did hear that you had gotten banned, but I thought it was just malicious lies. Because how could they ever ban you? You're like the #1 player.
You're right. I did not get banned. I am a consultant now, and that is what I will be. But I'll tell you what, Nimble Moth, I think that he, because he is related to the owner of the building, I'm pretty sure that's why they asked me to consult instead.
Oh, do you think that they're letting him win? Are they rigging it?
That's what I don't know. I have no way to prove it. But he has won 3 tournaments in a row, and yet they decided that he can continue to play.
What's his deck like? Is it anywhere like near your power?
Changes year by year. That's what always gets us, is that we try to optimize against him, but he's crafty and he uses multiple different decks. So we have no idea what he might be planning.
How is cheating regulated there? Is there like people that are watching like, oh,
Oh, of course. I mean, you have the monitors as well as the announcer named Jollyvax Tencree. He's known as the Voice. He's a flamboyant sky blue dragon, dragonborn, with a booming voice of. And anyway, he always watches all around as well, but not quite sure what they plan on doing.
If he's so sly and nimble, who's to say he's not cheating?
I mean, if we can prove it.
But are you consulting for the nimble guy?
And no, I'll keep this between us. I'm not a consultant. I'm just a viewer, a pedestrian, a peanut gallery individual.
A what?
Can I ask why?
The rumors are true. They did ban me.
No. That's blasphemous.
Well, at least someone else thinks so.
Wow. Okay, listen. They can't ban. Like, you're like the continent champion.
Well, there's nothing really we can do.
It's a good idea.
What, do you have an idea?
My crew, we know how to play, okay? But if you're
Maybe you're cutting out pretty bad.
Oh no, a robot.
And that was the last we
Is
heard
that
of him.
better?
Yeah, that's better.
Is that better? Okay.
Much better.
Okay. So my crew, we know how to play, but our deck is weak. Your deck is strong, and if you think, if anything, I think you need, sir, you need vengeance. And maybe if you allow me to use your deck, I could help get that vengeance for you. And honestly, the money we can share, I really just like the necklace. I think my mom would love it.
Well, I don't think I can give you my whole deck because it's pretty well known, and it would be a little suspicious. But
Maybe
what
we
I can
could
give you, I can give you a few
Shuffle.
individual cards.
Love it. And obviously, I will give them right back to you.
All right. Well, choose, I think, probably 2 or 3 and see if that'll do any good. Brad, you may choose 3 cards. Just kind of look through quickly and choose which 3 cards you choose. I have no idea what this guy's deck actually is, but you can go through the document and just choose 3 and add it to your Word document.
Nice.
Blue eyes,
And if
white
you'd like to
dragon.
help.
Blue eyes, white dragon. Blue eyes,
White dragon? White dragon?
I would like all 5 cards of Exodia, please.
He said 3.
I did say 3.
Um,
All right. As he goes through his deck, and you it's getting a little bit later in the afternoon. Again, it's later tonight when you will be going to the tournament. Is there anything else you all would like to do?
You're a great guy, Gambit, and I'm sorry you got banned. It seems exceedingly unfair, but I promise with all the honor on my green little body, I will do everything I possibly can to avenge you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Go get him, I guess.
Yes.
You should probably go get
Cool,
signed
yeah.
up.
I thought we already did this
But
thing.
why do I?
Roscoe did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I figured as long as one of us is signed up, it's fine. I am assuming not all of us are playing, since we only have 1 deck.
Oh, I could take turns. One person plays one person plays the other, kind of thing, maybe.
Or I'm just not. I'm not sure. Like if we're allowed to do that. I don't know if it's like if that's a rule. Like one person can play all of the rounds. That's it. Or if we can like switch out each round.
Above a 50, yes, you could switch out.
Okay.
Nope, you cannot switch out.
Ow. No.
You said this is just a straight D20 with some modifications on it?
Yeah, that's if you want to go that route. Brad already has a deck, so if we want to do the first 2 rounds as just a roll, and
Yeah, I figured like an actual playthrough.
Exactly.
Cool. That's me just making the broad assumption that we're definitely going to make it to the final round because clearly we're awesome, cool, slightly sexy, everything that they could ever want.
Will this rely on any skill-based checks that we could maybe boost before he goes in?
Yeah, so Trusk boosted proficiency in the war card game, so you'd obviously add the proficiency bonus if Trusk was
Nice.
the one to do it. I would say it's going to be probably based on intelligence and wisdom. I'd say an intelligence-based insight.
Oh, that's me, baby. Look, I got the brain power. I'm sorry, that was weird. Okay.
So, anything else that you guys want to do before?
Why do I feel like Yersa would be like peer pressured into trying alcohol for the first time?
Oh yeah, because Trusk definitely did not drink any of that ale, so he just kind of puts it into your hands because you're the next adult, not thinking about it, just like, oh, here you go.
And she kind of just like stares at it, like sniffs it, like she doesn't know what she's supposed to do with this. Oh God, why does it smell like that? Are you supposed to drink this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I just wasted that. Oh man, this is going to be so much fun and terrifying. Who's excited? I'm excited.
I'm nervous.
I think, from what I understand, people drink that stuff when they're nervous.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to settle your stomach or something.
I look around to see if there's a construct brain
Oh.
anywhere I could buy.
Construct brain?
Yeah, the brain of a construct.
Hmm. Would this city even have that?
I don't know. Are ancient ruins guarded by construct?
I'm gonna put a 90 or higher on this. Nope.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't help you with cooking.
As
That's
you
okay.
all are making your way down the road, whatever you're going to do next, whether it's straight to the tournament or not, you see a wiry, sharply dressed individual with slick obsidian hair pulled into a tight braid and a constant lopsided grin. He wears a many-pocketed teal and gold serpent skin jacket that rustles as he moves, each hidden, and he walks up to everyone roll me a d20.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Maybe it's the lowest. Is it the lowest?
I was gonna go the highest. Yersa!
Ow.
So Yersa, this individual, human, he comes up to you wearing a serpent skin jacket that rustles as he moves, and he like bumps into you and goes, "Ah, ma'am, I'm so sorry. You seem to have bumped into me." And he quickly goes, "Let me just check to make sure if anything broke." And he opens up his jacket, and you see vials upon vials upon vials of something. Tiny crystal vials, and then it hits you. These are vials of quaff. Some are faintly growing, but quaff is that sulfurous gas that can be used in a multitude of different things, whether it's alchemical ingredients for a spell or alchemical ingredients for like a potion or whatever. And he does like one of those like, quickly shows you his merchandise and waits to see if you're interested, and he's about to walk on. What do you do?
I kind of like stare down at Trusk to be like, do we trust this guy? Like really quickly.
The rest of you also saw this interaction.
I was mostly nervous that he was trying to steal something from her. Okay, well.
I guess I'll ask, what are we asking for this stuff?
Listen. Do you want to buy or no?
No, I shook my head no. To Yersa.
It's only
You
25
know, I'm
gold
okay.
pieces a vial.
It's like that seems like drugs.
I'm gonna pass for now, thanks. And she's just gonna quickly squirm her way through the crowd to try to get back to the rest of the group.
He
I was like,
Oh my god! Is he following me?
he
Is
covers
following
himself
me?
back up and quickly walks on.
he didn't
Can
steal
I take a
anything
quick?
from Yersa, did he?
Yersa, do you check yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. The minute I realized, like, wait, we bumped into each other. Oh, fuck.
As you look yourself over, you're fine. Didn't see
Okay.
anything.
I'm gonna look back and, like, is there a check for me to see if I would be able to, like, memorize his face at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. He had a lopsided grin, and he constantly kept winking for whatever reason. So like, definitely a memorable individual.
We can.
Most
Okay.
conspicuous and conspicuous individual.
Exactly.
How long until the tournament? Is it like soon, or is it within days or something?
It's soon tonight.
tonight.
So yeah, whenever if you guys want to go there right now, we can go. Or if you have anything else
Let's
you want to do.
fucking do it.
Wait. Can I check as much as I can, check the city for evidence of potential sabotage going off later?
Well, because we did know that they were going to be showing up there. We just didn't know what the hell that they were doing. So
Yeah.
we should probably go stake out the area anyway of where the tournament's going to be.
Yeah. See, what are the chances for an aberration break?
What do you mean by chances?
To find one to buy.
Like in the city?
Yeah, at the market.
Oh,
Or at the Glittering Lily. Because
I'm
that
gonna
is a
put-
monster hunting place.
I'm gonna say above a 50.
It doesn't want me to cook today.
Does not want you. All right. As for Roscoe, you asked to like search the city. What specifically do you want to do?
Well, we know that the cult was going to do some shenanigans, I assume around the war tournament, since the prize is something
That they
I
want.
think they want. Yeah. They're going to try and yoink it.
So, yeah, check for like traps, bombs, anything weird going
suspicious
around.
individuals. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and do an investigation check as you kind of sweep the area around the building.
Huh, come on, man.
Everything seems pretty good. I mean, the security is decent. It's a big festival. There's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, you're pretty certain that everything looks pretty good. Same with you, Trusk.
Oh, perfect. I'm also gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Detect magic as a ritual. Got it.
Yeah, so
Are
that,
you doing
so
this?
that way.
Yep, good.
Yeah, I'll do it like the like 10-minute. I'll do it as we get to or right before we get to like the area of where the tournament is taking place, and then that way, I have 10 minutes of just kind of looking around to see if there's any magical shenanigans happening that don't belong.
Okay. As you turn it on, you find it's typical detect magic things like you're pretty certain the lanterns are magical. Anything that uses quaff is magical. Maybe even that
Right.
individual who is winking, like he goes within your radius again, and he like just blinks with a lot of magical things on his person because he's carrying a lot of little vials of quaff. But otherwise, nothing out of ordinary, nothing out of the unusual.
Nothing unusual.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay.
Just look like a normal commoner, and I'd like to sort of sleuth around the tournament area, see if I can glean any information that would be helpful to us.
Okay. Really quick, Brad, you have 18 cards. Don't you need 20?
That was 15.
Is it 15? I can't remember. Hold on, let me look at the thingy.
This is your game.
Does he
It is 20.
quickly pulls out 5 cards?
So look on
okay.
page 6 of the document, and it has like a template for you.
Roll for 2 more cards.
Yeah, just make sure you have 3 tiers of dragon, 2 items, and then I think you might be missing the item cards.
Yep.
So just roll on the items. Oh my gosh. Chap, remind me again what you're doing. You disguise self and what?
I want to sort of slip into the shadows around the tournament area and see if I can glean any information about the night that might be useful to Trusk.
All right. Are you going to be hanging out there for like the whole night?
Yeah, until the thingy adjusts.
Until the tournament.
Tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, even so, when the tournament starts, you'll go inside.
Oh no, I was saying I was going to be inside the wherever the tournament's going to be held and like sleuthing around on the inside.
Got it. All right, sounds good. And anything else from anyone else before we start?
No. I'm
All right,
ready.
Roscoe. What 3 cards did you choose from the deck? Grumbar's deck.
Adult Copper Dragon, Andros Sphinx, and Basilisk.
I take the dog.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, replace 3 cards of yours. Just like, get rid of them. Make sure you don't have them in your deck or whatever. Or just keep them in there, and if you roll those specific cards that you quote-unquote got rid of, then you just know that you got the Andros Sphinx or whatever. So you could probably do that as an easy transfer. All right, cool. So let me go here.
Where are the item cards?
They are on page 2.
Find it.
Duh.
All right. I would like to thank Ree for making this map a while
That's
ago.
very nice.
Did I make this map?
You did. You made it a little bit ago. Like, a lot of bit ago, actually.
This is definitely probably one of my first maps I ever made then, because I do not remember this at all. It definitely looks like a map I'd make.
It looks beautiful, and you did a fantastic job.
Thanks.
Because I was like, I need a map, but I don't have time to make a map, and I feel bad if I ask Ree for a map like an hour before the game. Ooh, I know that she's made something like this before. Let me see what she's made, and then I just like skirted through the emails.
Nice. Sounds about right.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna read something. Let's see, where is it? As you all travel near the Dazzler's Hand, the air grows thick with shimmering mist, lit by hanging lanterns shaped like blooming quaff lilies. The casino's steps, stone facade, glows faintly with glyphs that pulse in rhythm, with distant drums coinciding with the Dazzler Day's drummers, while carved serpents coil around obsidian columns, exhaling glittering gas from their mouths. Laughter, cheers, and the clack of cards echo from within, where banners flutter proudly announcing the grand tournament of war. You all are ushered in. Your tickets for your seed is presented, and you are ushered into the upper room of the building. Here, it is a very, very beautiful room where it looks like there are several individuals who are currently waiting, and the announcer, who is this individual right here, ignore his name on the thing. His real name is Jolovex the Voice Tencree, and he begins by saying, "All right, well, is everyone here? Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to this marvelous night. We will be having such a wonderful time. Now, as you can see, there are no spectators currently around. That is because they are downstairs. There will be recordings that they will be able to watch through crystal balls and things on the walls that will project so that they can watch from down there. But to make sure there are no people that might want to shout out during the middle of the game, they will be downstairs for the remainder of the game. If you are not playing, please go downstairs and enjoy the show and enjoy your drinks.
Trusk, the one big eye, looks kind of sad at his friend group.
But if you are staying for the tournament, please find your seat and find your seed number, and you will face your opponent in momentarily.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
So, is Trusk playing or is Roscoe playing?
I guess I'm playing because I somehow took over Roscoe's thing. Sorry, Roscoe.
Trusk is playing. Brad's gonna play the war game.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that totally works.
Oh.
If your
Because
Roscoe's
I don't
okay
know
with
how
that.
to act. I don't know how to actually play really, so I think it's better. Like I'll do like I'll roll and stuff for the first two, but Roscoe can do the last one in the sense that he knows what he's doing and I don't.
But it will be quote unquote Trusk doing it. Got it.
Correct.
Roscoe, you okay with that?
That's fine.
Perfect.
You, do,
All right.
you don't have enhance ability.
Me?
Yes, the spell enhance
No.
ability.
All
I've
right.
done all I can, okay? I've given myself what's it called? And it's an intelligence-based insight check. I've given myself proficiency.
And
So
you have that
I'm gonna do my best.
Cyclopian trait that you could.
Yes.
So the rest of you are ushered downstairs. You can see a crowd of people that look to be watching around these crystal balls. That you can see the individuals in the room above you, as if like a spectator sport. There's also these crystals on the wall that you can watch. It's in essence TVs. And there are also other gambling activities that you are welcome to do, like craps or just rollies or whatever.
Oh, they have
down
buffalo
here.
wing.
They do have buffalo wings.
Wait, buffaloes have wings?
Yes. And so you guys are welcome to stay down here as you do this. Trusk, your what do you call it? Your detect magic is still up, yeah?
Yes.
So you would definitely feel whatever. Let me see. I'm actually gonna look it up.
Kind of scrying eyes.
You would feel divination for sure.
Oh, from the scrying stuff?
Maybe.
Is it like pinpointed?
There are several.
Okay, yeah. Are they floating in the air?
Yes.
So then, yeah, okay. I'm gonna assume that's the scrying. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume it's that. Do they all seem to be like same creator created them, or do any of them seem a little weird?
No, it seems like they've been stable since you walked in. Excuse me.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry,
All right.
smell bad.
Mm-hmm. So you enter, and before you see the individual known as Krog, the Laughing Fang. He is just a giggling mess in his lizard folk ceremonial armor, and he seems a little cray-cray, but he puts his cards down, as do you, and the announcer says begin, and you may roll for your intelligence-based insight.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, for the love of God.
Well, luckily for this one, the DC was only a 10, because Krog is, not that good. He laughs at his loss. You play some awesome cards. Brad, can you tell us what cards Trusk played that just was stellar? Give me one.
Wait,
Priest.
Priest.
The Revivify is pretty cool. Rolling a d20. On a 7 or higher, you may take a humanoid from either your or your opponent's discard pile and place it next to this card. The base attack and all its modifiers are additive. The new humanoid card may utilize its special ability.
So
Heck
can
yeah.
you explain? Give me like a play-by-play, like what happened and what did the crowd down below see and do, and what was something that like was cool about this interaction?
Jesse, you're putting a lot on the man with sunflower seeds. in
It's
his
not
mouth.
just you; it could be everyone.
Trask is also seemingly is going for like miscongeniality. He's just coming off very friendly, a little naive, because he wants people to underestimate him. And
Kind of like a
as he-
legally moment.
as he's playing these cards, he's like purposely looking confused, and then he looks at the guy across him laughing, and he goes, "Wait, does that mean I win? I won, right?
What are the odds on Trusk?
uh,
That's what I'm like. It's got to be bad.
Because I was gonna put money down, but I just don't know what the odds are gonna.
I don't know if you're betting on these individuals, but why not?
I'm sure it's a casino downstairs. I'm sure there's betting.
All right, let me
Yeah.
think. It's 1 and 4 right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put 25
you-
gold down on chat.
25
Or
gold
on
on
Trusk.
on Trusk. Got it.
All
right.
On myself.
The individual who, the lizard folk who goes laughing away, even though he lost,
Nice.
he exits and you continue on. So, as your next opponent approaches, you can see that this is Lady Zindga of the Vale. She is masked
McMahon?
with a veil behind her or in front of her face. She does not speak to you, but rather flickers her gemstone inlaid fan. And the next round begins. You may roll.
Okay.
This one's going to be a wee bit harder.
Come on. Nice.
Wow. With unbelievable strategy, can you describe, or anyone here, describe how you defeated this individual?
I would like to also continually, like non-stop, to start telling this woman my entire life story. Almost as like a way to distract her, knowing damn well she's not going to talk back to me. And every time I just keep pulling these really great cards, and I'm like, oh man, did you see that? I saw it. I don't know if you can see through that thing. I mean, this would be really dumb to be playing a game that you can't see. That's Trusk.
With you defeating her, she stands up, closes her fan one last time, and in a little humph, goes off. Something that you've... Yep, go ahead.
Trusk stands and gives her like a very gentlemanly bow as she leaves.
He
Something
stands
that you've
on the
noticed
chair so she can see.
is you've detected an extra divination just like pop up here and there, as well as detecting transmutation, weirdly enough.
Where's the transmutation coming from? Is it coming from a deck or a person or?
Does detect magic tell you exactly where it comes from?
Yeah.
You see like a highlight of it.
Yeah, it's basically that item is highlighted. I can stick it in the chat for you if you like.
I would love that.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of you. If you sense such effects, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. And if an effect was created by a spell, you learn the spell's school of magic. Spell is blocked by 1 foot of dirt. Can I just give you this? I guess technically there, I'll cast it. Oh, God.
All right. So you can see that the transmutation seems to be coming from below the floorboards and coming up to a specific individual. And that is
Which
Nimble
is it?
Moth.
Oh. Where's Nimble Moth?
He's somewhere in the, like, on the other side of the table, finishing up his rounds.
Okay. And you said it was transmutation?
Indeed.
Okay. Well, that's sucks because Trusk wouldn't really necessarily know what to do. Oh, wait. All right. Trusk knows what to do. Hold these. Since my what's it called? Since my what the fuck am I talking about? Since my game just ended, can we say that there's some other games going on? And I asked like the guys if I could take like a bathroom break, a potty break.
Yeah. They there's an intermission.
I'm assuming they like take my deck or something to make sure I'm not like dicking around.
Yeah, sure. They just leave it on the table. They'll watch it.
Okay. I'll go to the restroom. Where the magic is coming from, how far away do you think it is?
It's beyond your 30 feet range.
Okay. Is it not within 120 feet?
Why do you ask?
Dispel magic?
Oh, yes, it is beyond that.
Okay. But the restroom like in this area, or would I have been able to run into one of my friends to let them know something fucking weird's happening?
You would absolutely be able to run into one of your friends.
Okay, whoever I run into, I just go, listen, the nimble foot little shit has magic coming from underneath his chair, some sort of transmutation magic, and I can't reach the source of it. But it seems that something underneath this building is assisting him. So, figure that out.
Perhaps you could dispel the extra eye when it pops up.
Oh, is it like? Well, the problem is that dispel magic is not like I can't like. It's voice, it's vocal and somatic. So it's like I would be doing it in front of everybody, unless if I like say just outside of the door or something in here.
What you do is you play at Maverick. You don't look at your cards.
What?
You play at Maverick. You don't look at your cards. You just flip them up blindly.
I don't know how that would help what I'm trying to do.
They wouldn't be able to.
How does that
cheat.
help me?
Can't read your mind if you don't know what the cards are.
Ow.
I mean, technically, he does have a point.
Because my guess is that it's somebody telling him what the card is in the opposite player's hand. Did it seem like that weird ping, Jesse, was behind the person he's playing?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I just thought that maybe you guys would go down and fucking kill whatever was down there, but fine. Your way.
We have no way of knowing where something is. You said that the person wasn't within 120 feet.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't like because we're technically on the second floor, right? But there obviously must be a downstairs.
You're actually. I wasn't good at this. This is a pretty tall building. So this is like probably the 6th or 7th floor. Pretty high.
And each floor is like what, roughly 15 feet?
Sure.
Okay. Then we can search
I can
a needle in a
wander the
haystack,
building.
try and find some.
Yeah, Roscoe can, roam around. He's got
In-
nothing else to
I
do.
mean,
In my
the bottom floor, maybe a basement, whatever.
in my sleuthing and stealthing earlier around the bar, Jesse, did I hear anybody talking about somebody like weird holed up in a room or anything like?
So there are rooms that are like staff only that you see all around here. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, because we know this guy is like family of the owners of this place.
Also 15.
It's not
that-
that you hear anyone, but there are definitely rooms that you've yet to be in because again they like say staff only or kitchen or whatever that like you're not necessarily allowed to go into.
In that case, I will once again use disguise self, turn into a member of the staff, and with Roscoe's help, I'll start looking through the door. See what we can.
Roscoe, what are you doing?
Roaming the halls, checking out, seeing if there's anything weird.
Are you disguised?
Eventually talking to snakes. I don't know how much I could disguise myself.
Do they have these snakes in the walls? It's a
Yeah.
snake-infested place.
Oh, I can. What
There
I
are
can.
no swamp.
What I can do is reach over and I'll touch you, and as I do,
Okay.
you're leaning up against the wall, and your skin begins to blend in with the wall. I'm casting chameleon skin on you, so you can
Ooh.
be like Randall from Monsters Inc.
Nice.
Perfect.
Only lasts
I like
10
that
minutes,
plan.
so we got to be quick.
All right, I'm gonna need
I
stealth
can-
check from with advantage from Roscoe.
Uh, 22.
All right. So you begin exploring the depths of this building, going into places that, like, again, say staff only and whatnot. And once you get down to the basement, there is a another section that you can go down. There are multiple individuals like that are dressed as servants and maids and whatnot that are rushing through the hallways, just trying to keep everything running. But you find another section that goes even further down. It looks to be like storage rooms in essence. No one's really down here, but based on your geometry of things, it's definitely beyond the limit of dispel magic.
Right. Hey, can I check for the secret entrance that probably is there, since the cult is underground with a lot of hidden entrances and exits and
All right.
things?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Mhm.
A dirty 29, Steve.
Secret door.
Behind
Secret tunnel.
what looks to be like some mops and pans and whatnot, there is a seam that looks oddly familiar. Looks like it hasn't been opened up in a very long time. Again, like mops are leaning up against it, so hasn't been open in a while. But it does seem like there is a secret tunnel here.
It could just be a second entrance from a different direction, and that's how they're there. Or it could be a magical item and not a person that's using the spell.
Can I open the door?
You cannot. There's no way to open it.
Do I
there's-
remember if I saw the cultist doing like secret hand symbols or something?
Yeah, not that you can remember. If anything, it maybe only opens from one side.
Well, anything can open from any side if you're strong enough.
True.
I'm gonna release old boy in here, and I'm gonna lean him up against the wall like he's broken, and that way I have a telepathic communication with him, so he can let us know if the door opened.
All right.
Being it. Okay, that still doesn't help me with this guy fucking cheating.
Well, yeah,
but...
we're gonna still search for that, but just make it sure since we.
Yersa, what are you doing during this time?
I feel like I should stay with Trusk just to make sure nothing happens in the main floor. I'm trusting that my friends are going to be able to sneak away a lot better than I could, because I have disadvantage on stealth.
Because you're kinky. Kinky. Yeah.
Kinky.
Just because. Also, I love the idea that that she's now trying to try alcohol because she's like, okay, that beer was so fucking disgusting. There's got to be a reason why people drink alcohol.
I was going to say, I need to figure this beer shit out because that was awful.
Who paid for this?
All right. So, Rusk, they are starting the next round. Are you ready?
She said I'm ready, but it didn't cut.
I'm ready.
This is Nimble Moth, and this is the final round.
No.
Brad, if you want to take over and roll, you're going to roll. Was it 4 d20, and you're going to grab those cards.
And we're actively still searching in the basement for someone.
Indeed.
Reroll doubles, I assume.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Moth. It's very nice to meet you. I heard you've been kicking some real good booty here for like 3 years. That's super impressive.
Oh yeah, I haven't really seen any competition here. Not in a long time. Everyone here is just so adorable, trying to gain their decks and playing, but they just can't beat me.
Oh, but like I mean, the Gansett beat you, right? He just doesn't play anymore. Did he retire?
Oh no, he would never be able to beat me. I'm way better than him. What a loser.
Like, I heard that your family, the people that run this casino, actually banned him.
What?
That sounds like
You
maybe
shouldn't
you're
believe
kind
all
of,
the rumors that you hear.
Maybe that's because you're afraid of playing
I'm
him.
not afraid of him.
Okay, well, if you're not afraid, then I say we play Maverick style.
What? What do you mean?
We blindly flip cards.
Wait, no. Yeah.
Well,
I
You looked
push over
over-
a napkin and I go, "You're looking a little drippy there."
he looks at Jolovax Tencree, the announcer, and he goes, "There's nothing against the rules about you playing Maverick, as they say. Could make exciting, but the spectators won't be able to see your hands down below. But
Okay, it'll be a surprise ending for everybody.
it could be quite spontaneous and add a lot of tension to the tournament."
I squint my eyes as I say it could be a surprise ending for everybody. Nimblefoot. Nimbledick
Go
or
ahead
whatever.
and give me a persuasion check. And you have advantage because you called him out. And you
Nice.
maybe intimidation if you want to go intimidation.
Make him poop his
Intimidate.
pants.
I mean,
19.
I'll throw my intimidation out there if you want. I don't know. It's bad.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, fine.
What a place of wonder.
My nephew just came in to say hi. Bud,
Say hi, baby.
wow. I'm playing D&D, yeah.
All right. So, Brad, you are going to roll 1d4, 1 being Fire Giant, 2 Gibbering Mouther, 3 Priest, and 4 Basilisk, and that's the one you're going to play. I should have had this open a second ago, but I didn't, so let me find it.
Change down.
Is Basilisk the one you were hoping for, Roscoe?
Yeah, either that or the gibbering mouther.
Gibbering?
No, it's gibbering.
Gibbering?
No, gibbering.
It's gibbering. I think it's like a GIF or GIF
Can
kind of
ask
thing.
D&D Beyond. I think
You know
they
what's
have-
amazing? I just realized that I have a deck in front of
Gibbering
me that is
mouther.
printed out. So I'm actually going to draw randomly from it. Oh, this is
Nice.
great.
It is
Oh, that's
gibbering.
amazing.
As long as you promise that you're going to be honest.
I know, I really, I'm shuffling it right now.
Not that
alright.
we could know, even with your dice roll anyway. You could sip then.
All right. The card that he pulls. So we have the Basilisk versus the Adult Copper Dragon. The Adult Copper Dragon has a base attack of 15, a Claw, an Acid Breath, a Slow Breath, and a Call Kin ability. And who's going to go first? So actually, we need to do rollies to go first. So D20, highest one goes first.
I like those odds. I really like those odds.
All right. So you as a Basilisk, what are you going to do?
Petrifying Gaze.
Petrifying Gaze.
Oh
Gotta
no!
be kidding me.
Does
So
anybody
what's
have
your
inspiration?
I do not have inspiration.
No!
What's
doesn't
your
matter.
base attack right now?
5. Hang on. It also has Pack Tactics, Monstrosity. So I have Gibbering Mouther, Priest and Basilisk. I just gotta check the Gibbering Mouther.
I think it's an aberration.
Gibbering. Yeah. Beans. Yep, I got a 5.
A Basilisk is only a 5?
Yeah.
Dang.
I used the
Is it-
Petrifying Gaze and it didn't work, so I don't have it.
Is this best 2 out of 3? Because war is 3 letters. That's what I'm assuming.
All right, he used a claw and he gained a +1, so that's going to be a 16. And the environment, roll a d10, please.
I need a 5.
Nice.
Hey, I got a 5. +1.
Open
Six.
meadows / rocklands, +2 for me. All right, roll a d10 for environment, subtract whichever card has the higher attack, whichever player has the most rounds won, yada yada. All right, cool. We followed everything. Should draw between rounds. And discard. So your Basilisk is gone, and the Adult Copper Dragon is gone. Now it is my turn first. You may draw again. Roll a d4. All right.
Else. Hey, the Gibbering Mouther. Gibbering Mouther.
All right. I have a gelatinous cube, and what my gelatinous... I have a base attack of 4. What's yours?
2.
You have base attack of 2?
Yeah.
Meow.
Well, the special ability is really good, but since we're playing Maverick, doesn't matter.
All right. In that case, what's your size?
Medium.
The car's medium or smaller? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna attempt to digest. 7 or higher. Come on! All right. What are you doing?
Bite. Just box standard.
All right.
+2, so base 4.
All right. Environment. And roll a d10. 4
+0.
+0.
5.
I have a 4.
I have a 4.
It's a draw. So 1 win, 1 draw. All right. Roll a d4 again.
So I need either a 1 or a 3. Fire Giant.
All right. And I have a fire elemental. Base attack is 7.
Where is my Fire Giant? One. Nope. Base attack 13.
Dang. All right. You go first.
Okay. Rock Toss. +1. 14.
All right. I know I'm going to lose this one. I'm going to burn hand, or burn all. Oops, not that one. I want that one. All right. Your opponent must immediately discard their hand and pick up as many cards from their deck as they discarded. Discard the priest, they're gone, and please randomly pick up a new card.
Adult dragon. Adult dragon.
That is 6.
That is 6.
Oh no. That's bad.
It was Xenamundus. I am at a base 7 for my attack, which I believe you win.
I have 14. Yeah.
All right. And lastly, our final card. What do
Alright.
you put down?
We didn't happen to find the person.
Yes. So I'll get to that in a second.
Oh, okay. Let's hope I get to it before the final card.
Andros Sphinx.
Well,
What?
technically,
Yeah, 6 is my bandit, and I replaced my bandit leader and bandit with the Andros Sphinx. And adult carpenter.
Unbelievable. Well, I got a polar bear with a base attack of 8.
14.
Oh Jesus! All right, cool.
Yeah.
What do we have to do? What do we have to do? Polar bear's got a Hail Mary. Yeah. I go first. Polar bear is gonna shred, and it better be high. Come on. Natural 20. Natural 20. Natural 20. Oh.
Close to
Really
one.
close. Yeah.
Don't even get a +1.
Alright. I will roar.
or
I get nothing.
That's okay. D10. Doesn't matter. 7. Noxious Swampland. I have a -1.
I have a 0.
All right.
14.
14, and that puts you at more wins than me, and that is all 4 cards. During this debacle, you, Chap, and Roscoe, who are down in the basement, and Old Boy, who is also monitoring, you notice that a door to one of the storage units swings open. Someone was in there this entire time. You see a gaunt, irritable wizard with ink-stained fingers, silver-threaded robes, and a shaved scalp. He has milky eyes and is like rushing out of the storage room and saying like, "I won't be able to speak to you anymore. I don't know why did you choose this? Who suggested this?" And is running past Old Boy, who I believe looks like, they're innate. You guys were probably hiding in a bunch of the crap.
I love the
that-
idea of Old Boy just coming to life and tripping him as he runs past.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna try and Old Boy's gonna try and grapple him.
Grapple.
Use the
Go
net.
for it.
Use the net.
Use the net.
Let's see which is higher.
Ooh, you poking your nose?
+4. It's a +3 for the net cannon, so I'm gonna use athletics.
Can it be at an advantage, since I assume he gets surprised?
Like a surprise sneak attack.
Absolutely.
That's your caught, little wizard bitch.
Double 17s.
Excuse me. Beauteous. All right. How about we roll initiative, and we will do that for Roscoe and Chap, and of course Old Boy. Just quickly roll initiative just to get through that. There we go. All right, so you said trip or grapple?
Grapple.
All right. As he's rushing down the hallway, you see Old Boy come to life, grab him from behind, and he is now grappled and not walking anymore. Chap, it is your go.
Okay. Ooh. I'm going
For
to...
ease, he is the guy in the middle of the table, if you need to target.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna tear off a piece of my like flailing clothing, and I'm gonna attempt to. Can I attempt to gag him? Just shove it in a ball in his mouth.
You can certainly try.
What does that get? Just sleight
He
of
is
hand?
already grappled. I'm gonna put. Yeah, I would say sleight of hand. I'll let you also do it at advantage. Because he's already grappled. Does not beat the DC that I had in mind. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Bonus action. I'm going to have. Gosh, I don't want to kill this guy. I'll have Sadie run up and do some pummels with her paws, but I'm gonna do it as non-lethal.
All right.
Or her tentacle.
Not going to hit, unfortunately.
I didn't even roll attack yet. That's weird.
Oh, I see a tentacle 10.
Mine just must not be updating very fast. All right, that's my turn.
All right. And the diviner is grappled after being grabbed. I totally forgot they had portent. They are going to melee old boy because he's grappled. Ooh. Nope. He is going to instead do overwhelming revelation. The diviner magically creates a burst of illumination in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within 120 feet of it. Each creature in the area must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, takes a crap ton of damage and is stunned. This will make a big ol' sound, and he's going to target Old Boy and Chap. I'm going to assume Roscoe is farther than 10 feet away. So, Old Boy and Chap, wisdom save. Ruh-roh. Oh, lucky. All right, so Old Boy, you failed. You're stunned, and you take 34 damage.
What type of
Chap,
damage?
Psychic.
He is immune to psychic damage.
Bullshit. Chap, you are going to succeed, so you take half of 34, which is 16? Nope, 18. 17. Oh my god. And you are not stunned, so you're good. He is still stunned then. Old Boy would still be stunned, just not take the psychic damage. And I think that is it. There's that.
So he's gonna run up and pummel him to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah. Yep. Flurry of blows, so 4 total. Whoop. 1, 2. Jesus,
Yeah,
Jones.
inspiration.
Oh, god damn it. The world has... Oh, jeez.
So 23, 26 hit, I assume?
Yes, that was there a natural 20 in there?
No.
No, natural 1.
No, I saw a natural 20 hit. Did I not see a natural 20, or did it just roll?
Just a screen message.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, one of your attacks, the 26, he's going to do a portent roll for it. And you instead rolled a 7 plus your modifiers. What were your modifiers? 4 plus 3?
Plus, yeah.
So
if I rolled a
14.
7, yeah.
All right, it still hits, unfortunately. So.
Swish, you wizard.
Hey, stop messing with my hands.
All right, so you did 7, and then another 7 points of damage. 7. Wow, lots of 7s. All right, cool. By this point, Yersa, you felt like a lurch, and you just came from the Titan's fart, and you're like, that felt a lot like that, but this is not that bar anymore. And where are your friends? And you definitely felt that, like, boom. So you may start running if you so desire, if that's what you think you would do.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Yersa begins running, and you will enter during the next round. Chap.
All right. See, we're gonna do this the hard way. I'm going to take out my flail, and I'm gonna knock him some senseless.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
why did I waste that portent?
I'm gonna put you to sleep, brother.
11 points.
You guys
and-
are actually just putting him to sleep, right? Because we're gonna need him
Yeah.
for evidence to get
Yeah.
the casino to never be able to run this again.
Or maybe you get the gambit back in the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm assuming there's other places this could be run every year, which means that the gambit wouldn't be barred because of what happened. Is my goal.
14 to hit.
14 will just hit. 12 points of damage. Beauteous. Anything else?
Just gonna yell, submit!
There's a mouse right here. I am looking at a mouse.
Well, duh, you need it next to your keyboard.
Is he cute or?
Yeah, he is kind of cute, but not in my basement. So
I mean, he's in your
I thought
basement, not your kitchen. So I feel like, that's where mice live.
I mean, I have 3 mouse traps, and he hasn't found one of them yet.
That means he's fucking smarter than you, Jesse, and you should keep him around.
Yeah, have you ever seen
Mm.
Mouse Hunt?
I'm gonna
It
try,
does
Tom.
not go well for the hunter.
Well, not a fan. So, god damn it. All right, cool. What was I doing? So, kill. That's right. Old boy is stunned, and he is going to look at who's close to him. So, Chap used. What did you use?
A flail.
Lael, how far away are you?
I'm in melee. Me and Roscoe are both in melee, and Old Boy out.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god, he has 3 of these? Alright, in that case, he's doing 1 against Roscoe. 22 to hit Roscoe, 29 damage. Radiant damage, that is.
Radiant damage?
Radiant.
Okay. I can't do anything with that. Whoa. I probably should have done a long rest.
I thought we did take a long rest.
D&D Beyond, I was like, oh, I'm dead. But no, it's just...
This one is going after Chap. 15 to hit.
15 just hit.
All right, 16 damage, and this one's going after Old Boy, or Sadie, because she got hit. She hit him a few times. 18 to hit Sadie, 19 damage.
Okay, that puts her unconscious.
Ruh-roh. And he shouts, "Let me go, and you will not die." Roscoe, it is your turn.
Sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Flurry blows again, obviously.
I love the idea of this guy who's like, let me go and you won't die. And like literally he's surrounded and being plummeted and held.
But he's hitting
He's
hard.
like, yeah. But you yourself said he only had 3 of those, and he's used all 3 of them. So
Yeah, wait till next round.
I think that's 4.
I think the nat 20 is gonna punch.
He is going to portent
29.
the nat 20. You instead got a 12, so at least it's not a natural 20. Go ahead and re-roll if there's any that you doubled dice. Yeah, I think it was the first one. So go ahead and re-roll that 10. And it is now a 12. Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
I like these apples. Frickin' wizard.
All right.
Fucking poser.
5, 9, 12. All right. He took a
Very
beating.
less.
Anything else, Roscoe?
I don't think so. Not I can do it on my turn.
All right. Chap. And by this point, Yersa. Yersa, drop your token and roll initiative. You're in the round.
Alright, I'm just gonna put myself here because
Yeah, that works.
Then
Nice.
thanks.
In that case, Yersa, you're starting us off.
You see
All
some
right.
bloody friends.
I was just gonna say, I'm very confused. I am going to, since my friends are on the brink of, dying. I'm going to go. Okay, I don't know why it's showing up there. Where is it? Okay, well, I want to cast Mass Cure Wounds. But I'm not seeing it on my list. Surprise, surprise to no one. Okay, can I just hit...
Who would you like to cast Cure Wounds on?
I'm going to cast it on Chap and Roscoe.
Can you do it on both of them or just one?
He's doing mass cure.
Oh, Mass
I
Cure.
said Mass Cure. Yeah.
Yeah, you could also do it on Old Boy then.
Old
because
boy's
that's your
not
wounds.
hurt.
I was
Oh,
going to
okay.
say Old Boy looks fine.
You can just roll 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier if you can't find it on your sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that. And then that's going to be +2, so 15. For Chap and Roscoe.
Thank you, kind of ma'am.
De nada. And then I'm going to run in. Well, would I have just reached the door, or do I still have movement?
I'd say you made it. Yeah, you could go further.
Okay. Okay. That is all I've got.
All right. Chap.
Okay. What could possibly be my last move here? I'm gonna do Fire Flail, and since Sadie's dead, I'll take my multi-attack. Well, not
A
dead.
cat.
Oh, that was my nephew.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but he lives with 2 cats, so, a little of both.
Seeing Sadie go down, I raise the flail over my head, and he flinches for a second, and then I drop into a sort of like one leg bend, and I'm going to fling it against his ankle.
Take the wind out of them.
Oh boy, that'll hit.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
$13. How would you like to kill him or knock him out?
I break both of his ankles, and the pain just is too much for him, and he passes.
All right. Yersa, you are here with your companions. There is a individual who just got passed out, and it's a bloody mess. What are you all doing?
Unconscious wizard
What did I
time.
miss? What did I miss?
He was a very bad man.
We found the cheese.
Well, I kind of figured that one out, but
Oh, we could
why?
have killed him. No, he wasn't going to cooperate. He was running off.
Well,
So,
no.
you know, we had to put him to sleep.
I get that, but why is he a bad man? What did he do?
He was cheating. He assumed changing
Okay, yeah,
cards.
he deserved it.
Roscoe, will you help me carry him up to the lounge?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably slide him on my back.
Cool. I'm gonna reach down and give some health to Sadie so she wakes up and back.
Okay. As yep, go ahead.
I was just saying, and then we head up.
You guys head up, and Trusk, by this point, you have defeated the individual known as, oh my god, I forgot his name, Nimble Moth. And he begrudgingly says, "Good job, champ.
Good game, friend.
I'm not
Tiny
your friend,
green men.
pal.
I'm not your boss, buddy.
I'm not
Don't
your
make
buddy,
friends.
boss."
Oh, I am your boss, bitch. Hey, don't shake hands with cheaters.
So you all, at this point, the announcer goes, "What an exciting match! And Maverick style of all things. Who would have thought this would have led to the defeat of our reigning champion? You there, Trusk. It has been a pleasure, and here you go." And he displays what looks to be a like a chest. He opens it up. And on top of the pile of gold that roughly is around 800 gold pieces, you see the pendant that you have been looking for.
I will cast detect magic to look at the pendant to make sure like the magic aura matches it, to make sure it's not a fake.
As you do, you detect magic of many things on the outside of the building, probably all at the same sequentially, probably 10 of these things getting launched at the building. Happening now.
I grabbed the necklace and I screamed.
What did you scream?
And screamed down like,
All right.
the windows! And I dive for like under the table because I'm assuming it's like a thick piece of wood or something.
As you go down, blackness. A very thick smoke or something that just blots out all sight surrounds you and surrounds the floor below you and the floor below you and the floor below you. And now you all see nothing. It is black.
I had the necklace though.
You do.
I grabbed the pendant. That was my main goal. Okay, pendant I have. Do you want us to roll initiative in this, or?
We'll wait. We'll wait until something comes up. You hear it. It's pretty much chaos. People are screaming. People are yelling. Cannot see anything. But yeah, what are you guys doing?
Okay.
Can I sniff my way to Trusk?
How do you snake your way to Trusk?
He's sniffing.
Sniff.
Oh,
Sniffing.
sniff.
My
There is
sniff
a
note.
sulfur in the air. I'll allow
He
you to do
knows
a perception check
He
with
knows my
disadvantage.
teenage boy smell.
The perception and investigation.
Perception. Yeah,
Right.
this would definitely be a perception with disadvantage.
Inspiration.
All right. Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
That's what I'm
Much
talking
I'm
better.
about.
holding onto his tail.
Okay. So Chap and
He
Roscoe.
knows what's probably happening, so he's just like he's swinging his arms about just so like he can get his like bo out there. Where you guys? Where you?
Roscoe, you
Really?
are running as fast as you can. You're a monk, so you fly up. Fly up the stairs. You figure out exactly where Trusk is, and you sniff him out in this room up here. Yeah, in essence, you can sniff him out. But by this point, you can hear that there are windows that were being broken on all levels of the building, not just the ground floor, but on all levels. And you can hear what sounds like footsteps and running. People are screaming. It's a chaos, a lot of chaos.
Oh my
Do
god!
I,
Oh my god!
I assume it's the cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would safely assume it's them.
Can I scare the piss out of one of them?
I think they're
We don't
outside.
do
How would you do that? You do not know if they are outside or not, but the glass is breaking and you hear people running.
Oh, I mean, 14-foot tall snake man in the darkness. Probably not a calming sight. Probably just run over to Trusk. Well, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's our time to go. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hold the big ass chest with all the gold in it. But I guess I just gotta go. I will put the necklace in my bag of hold. Oh wait,
Nope.
we're not allowed to put these in bag of holding. That's right. Good job, Trusk,
Nope.
for remembering that.
I'm assuming 800 gold pieces. That's not a huge chest. Can I grab it?
Can you see it? Do you even know it's there?
He just said it was there, so I'll
did
feel
say
around
yes.
for it.
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Oh, my investigation's terrible.
My tail is a probing device. I found it wrong. I shouldn't have said it like that.
Right. Right, yeah. I will try to inventories. I will try to lead you to it. Oh wait, it should be a disadvantage. Sorry, I'll roll again. Okay, yeah. At 12. I do know where it is because I was right at it.
You are right. Trusk, as you reach out and grab for the area that it would be at, you put your hands on it. And just as you are about to grab it, it gets taken out of your hands.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you realize that there's someone else in here who is possibly taking it. You don't know if it was another patron. You don't know if it was the announcer or maybe someone who broke in through the windows.
Magic
But-
missile.
He's stealing my money! He's stealing my money!
The
Oh, wait,
wind is
hold on.
still, the smoke is still not cleared, but you all are doing whatever.
When Trusk yells he's stealing my money, can I, just because Trusk is so small, can I toss my tether hook in his direction and see if I can hit anything?
A tether hook in his direction. Sure. Let's do you want percentile or what?
Roll
wait.
with disadvantage.
Actually, no, before you do that, Trusk, I totally forgot I have this spell now. Trusk is gonna go. It's getting ready. And as you can hear his little face like slamming on the table, he casts daylight. If any of the spells, I don't know if they cast darkness or if it was like smoke bombs or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
In essence, it's a smoke bomb, but I'll give you a little bit of sight in the smoke due to daylight. And then, Chap, you were looking to whip your thingy at them?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that with disadvantage.
Mm-mm.
15. With that 15, you hook on to something. Is it like a grapple?
I'm gonna do damage, and I'm gonna activate Come Here to pull it 15 feet towards me, which I assume is pretty close to me.
Yeah, it is. And as you do, all right, 7 points of damage. As you do, you realize that this is a masked individual in a similar mask to what you saw down below, or at least what Lorax saw and what he described. But he is now up against you with
Drop the
the
cash.
chest. Make an intimidation check.
+0. So let's see how.
That
give
doesn't
you
make
advantage.
any sense. I was gonna say, could it be like a
13's not
strength
bad.
based?
Hey, 17.
I mean, you have like a hook in his shoulder, so
Yeah.
pretty intimidating. As you do this, they immediately drop it and grab the hook. They're trying to get it off. Do you release them?
Yeah, it doesn't. They're not grappled or anything. I just pulled them
Okay.
towards.
All right. They quickly drop the chest and run off into the smoke. You cannot see them by this point. The smoke is beginning to dissipate a little bit, so you could at least see maybe 10 feet in front of you. Yersa, what are you up to?
I am going to make sure that, to the best of my abilities, see if there's any other masked cultists in the area that aren't being restrained.
There's a lot, I'm assuming. We do kind of gotta get the hell out of here.
I'm just trying to think of what. I don't really have anything. I guess I will ready an action to attack if any of the cultists come to attack us specifically.
All right. As you
In the
do,
moment?
you. Yep, go ahead, sorry.
No, I mean, like, just because I have nothing else really. I don't have any grappling hooks like other people do in their group.
All right. As you do, you ready your action. The smoke is beginning to dissipate, and as it does, you look around. People are like cowering. Other people are running, but you don't see any masked individuals by this point in time. And you see all the people at the kiosks and the gambling rings. They look down at their drawers that they had all the cash and money in, and they've been robbed. It's completely empty. The only
my
thing that really remains is the chest that Chap was able to recover, but otherwise this casino has just been absolutely cleared out.
The gold all just goes into the bag of holding. We're not getting it back. I mean, I won it fair and square.
You put the gold into the bag of holding?
Bag of holding, yeah, not the necklace. So the necklace I had like hidden on my person as best as possible.
As we pass by the windows to say, "I'll take an IOU for my winnings."
Yeah, your $100. That's right.
For real.
Again, people are just in a panic at this point, but they haven't figured out like what
Sometimes
just
Chap.
happened.
Well, we also have the wizard. I don't know if we wanted to do anything with that.
Yeah.
But I do want to. It's like hard because like I want to threaten these people, but could we take the wizard to the authorities? Because like, I have to imagine, like, I don't know, what exactly the law is on gambling here, but like, in the U.S., like lotteries or casinos are strictly regulated, so cheating would be super illegal, especially if it's being done by the
By the
casino.
house, yeah.
could we take the wizard to the police captain that we met and be like, this guy has been helping the house win this whole time?
Get him a sweet deal for turning over the information.
Before you all leave, you can see that Nimblemoth is running downstairs, sees the wizard, and Yersa and you all are like holding on to him, who's unconscious. And Nimble immediately goes, wait. There's perfectly logical explanation. Listen, we just got robbed. In case you couldn't tell. I know how it looks. And maybe we can make a deal. Maybe we can figure out a way to go beyond this.
Okay.
Got 1
Sure.
million gold.
No, they just got robbed. We're not going to also be highway robberies.
Oh, I mean,
That's a good point. We did just get robbed, but you know,
You let-
I'm always willing to
Wait.
hire some help to figure out what the hell just happened, and there will absolutely be a good payment for that. And you
Good.
just so happen to be the first people that come to mind.
Yeah, I bet so. Also, Gambit gets to come back to play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You are absolutely right. Yes.
Can I insight?
Also,
Yeah.
we get your deck.
Hell yeah, that was a good call.
Got an insight?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I was pressing my... There we go. What is happening? There we go, I guess. Okay. At 16, he's kind of frantic right now, so I can't imagine he's super good at lying. Especially since he knows we hold the fate of his entire family's business in our hands. That would be
Exactly.
very bold of
For
him.
real.
He is also like, yeah, you can absolutely take his deck. In fact, he hands it directly to Chap right this second, and just says, listen, if you can figure out what the hell just happened and bring me those responsible, and more importantly, bring me back all the gold of the casino, then yes, absolutely. Here, down payment. And he hands you the deck.
Okay. Hey, let's go tell Gambit the good news, guys. He's gonna be pumped. And I will drop daylight too because it's a concentration check, but
Roscoe
my arrow is just getting blinded.
Roscoe drops the wizard on a slot machine chair. His hand comes down, pulls the thing, and it gets a jackpot.
oh, so it's the wizard that's rigged. I got you.
All right. Anything else from anyone else?
No, I think
To
I
the
mean,
Gambit.
God, we just do the Gambit. He's gonna be pumped. Or he's gonna be
think
very mad. I'm not sure which one.
That is a good place for us to end for the night.
Oh my god. Okay. We really came out on top today, guys. I am so proud of each and every one of you.
I'm so happy you took my Maverick advice. That was
I
excellent.
think that was a good idea.
Yeah,
That was
I
Fantastic.
think that was a good idea, mostly because at that point I was like, fuck, they don't have the guy responsible for him cheating. So, like, he's just gonna cheat. So, good suggestion.
Fun fact about the Gibbering Bow there.
Mm-hmm.
Its special ability is Blinding Spittle. Roll a d20 on a 7 or higher. Your opponent must put down the cards in their hand face down on the field and shuffle them. Every round thereafter, each card is chosen at random. If a card must be picked up from the deck, the opponent must not look at it and reshuffle their cards.
Oh, nice. So it is kind of like a Maverick
Exactly
play.
what we just did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
The minute
cool.
you said that, I'm like, I'm going to roll the Gibbering Mouther, and it's going to be useless.
All right. Well, thank you all very much, and I'm gonna go catch a mouse. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.